I'm Rachel Dials, and I'm the Recreation Superintendent for Ashland Parks and Recreation. And I've known Don for like 17 years. Don hired me when I was 24 for my first Parks and Rec job. So I've known Don, for an incredible amount of time, and he honestly is like a second dad to me. Puts his family first, and family's, the number one and most important thing to him, which I completely admire.
Family first, and then I realized that he shared some of the same core values that I do. So that was pretty meaningful.
So his family mentality. He really, really focused on family. Not only our families in general, but allowing us to be a family.
He's really good at telling jokes at the most inappropriate times.
He'll crack jokes, and it's kind of a tense situation, and you think, how are we ever going to get through this? And Don cracks a joke, and everybody laughs, and then it just eases the tension in the room.
The first time he was decapitated, the head disappeared, and I was like, oh man, the heck am I going to do? I got all these calls, from newspapers and different things, and finally the new heads arrived. She decided to order 2 just in case. And so we pulled them out, and it's like, oh man, that looks like Abraham Lincoln. I mean, it was beautiful, all white marble, Sure enough, it was like double the size of what it should have been. It was a bobblehead of Abraham Lincoln. If you looked at it at the right angle, it looked proportional. It looked good. If you looked straight on, it looked like a Lincoln body with a bobblehead of Alfred E. Newman.
The one flaw that he did have, I would say, that was major with some of us in the group, but I really don't want to talk about it too much.
Say Don's favorite song is the Oregon Duck Fight song, because he's the biggest duck fan ever.
Watching a guy by the name of Bruce Cauldron sitting outside, hitting jump shot after jump shot, beating UCLA, ending their winning streak of, I can't remember how many, games over multiple years. And I thought, that's where I want to go. That's what I want to see. I want to go to college at U of O so I can go to basketball games. And that's how I picked the college. For my major, I sat down and said, okay, now that I know where I want to go, I had to figure out what I'm going to major in. So I got the catalog and started looking through it. And I remember hearing stories about Ronnie Lee, who was the big star for U of O at the time. Was a park and rec major. Found that park and rec major and then looked and said, okay, that's what I'm majoring in. So that's kind of how I picked my college, how I picked my major, and ultimately picked my career. Was based on a guy named Bruce Cauldron that could hit a jump shot from the corner and beating UCLA. So that's what got me where I'm at.
And Don, you will be missed greatly. Thank you for all what you did for us. Thanks.
Don't work for at least a few years, and when you do work, do something like be a Walmart greeter or something like that. Something that doesn't require worry.
Just say thanks. Thanks for all the great years we've had together. You're a great boss, and we're going to miss you.